Thank you for checking out.
Welcome everybody, and in this video we're going to discuss all the steps you need to acquire your real estate license in Maryland. Alright, so we're going to talk about all the steps needed to acquire your real estate license in the state of Maryland. The first thing you need to do, well, let's talk about basic requirements. You need to be at least 18 years of age. You need to have a G.E.D or High School Diploma, or you should have a High School Diploma or its equivalent, which is a G.E.D. Also, you must be eligible, obviously, to work in the United States. And yeah, so you first start off by going to real estate school. You have some accredited schools out here, and in the state of Maryland it requires 60 hours of the Maryland Principles and Practice for Salesperson course. So these are the principles, the ideas, the terminologies of the business, tricks of the trade, and then the practices, the formalities, the things you do as a real estate agent. There's a 60-hour course that you need to complete, and there are some accredited schools out here, and this is how you can get your license. Because if you just stay subscribed to this channel, what we intend on doing is like putting courses up. So we're going to put up the courses to where you can be able to study, watch videos on this channel, and prepare for your exam and even pass the exam. However, this is not an accredited school, so you need to go to an accredited school. The reason being is the state needs to know that you're certified, and these schools got the licenses to prove that you're certified. And the reason, the way they go about that is you need to obtain a certification of completion from that school. It's just like getting a degree from college. You can't go practice law unless you get your degree from a law school, right? And then you can then present that to a law firm, and then they can hire you. So it's the same thing. You need to obtain your certification of completion. So after you finish your training, as I mentioned, we're going to try to post videos in this channel that can help you prepare for an exam. But an accredited school will allow you to take a practice exam. Okay? There's a practice exam that you need to take, and you need to take and pass your practice exam. Once you do that, a proctor is not needed. A proctor is like somebody that watches you take the exam. It's almost like a teacher in class, making sure that you're not cheating, just watch you as you take the exam. So when you take your practice exam, you don't need that person to be there. But after you take that exam, the next step you need to do is to set up your online proctor account through PSI. PSI is an acronym that stands for Professional Service Industries. And in the professional service industry in Maryland, they oversee and conduct the program. I mean, the PSI, they oversee and conduct these exams, and they'll provide you a proctor. So the online PSI account needs to be set up, and they're going to confirm that you meet the minimum technical requirements, to download this exam, because it's online now, I believe, completely, with COVID and everything going on. So you schedule your exam, your proctored exam, and I believe there's about a $25 fee that's associated to this exam. And after you're done with that, you just prepare for your final exam. You take the proctored exam, and once you complete that, you then complete the state license application. So after you get your exam or you pass your exam, then you get your license after you apply for it. With that license, now you can take that license to a brokerage firm, a real estate brokerage firm, because in Maryland it's a law that you require an office as a real estate agent. So, and that office needs to be like a building, not a P.O. box, like an actual building, a place of business. So you need to be affiliated with a brokerage firm, and you can go hang your license up there and work at that firm. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to be there every day, but at least you have an office and an address where people can know that you conduct business out of that building. One thing I missed to say is the school average cost goes from about $250 all the way to about $400+ for the real estate school. And price determines content that you might get. Let me see if there's anything else I'm missing. So no, that's it. But in recapping, you sign up for this course, which is a 60-hour course in an accredited school. You take your practice exam. The course is going to run you about $300 or so, $350 on average. You finish that exam, because at the end of the course you need to take a practice exam. Once you pass that, the school will then give you your certification of completion. Then you can then present that to the PSI Institute, which is Professional Service Institute. That's what PSI represents. I know PSI means pounds per square inch when you're talking about pressure on a tire or air pressure, but PSI in real estate, at least in Maryland, means the Professional Service Institute. They then see that you've completed your training courses and you got your certification of completion. You can then schedule your exam. Once you complete your exam, you then go present your license. Your results to the real estate board, and you get your license. Then you take that license now to a real estate brokerage firm. You look for a broker that you can work with. As time progresses, we'll get into brokerage firms and percentages and advantages of different firms, what certain firms choose to pay, what other firms pay, especially in the state of Maryland. I'm going to keep this local. It can also serve everybody else, but at the same time, mostly it would inform those who are interested in getting their license in Maryland as far as what firms here that we may suggest. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and please leave me any comments and questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Alright, see you on the next one.